You itching? What's wrong, friend?
Yeah.
You itching? What's wrong?
Oh no, I'm fine.
Like you got the itches.
No, I got the cooties. The cooties. The cooties.
You was around
Cooties.
Diddy then with the baby oil. I guess we might as well just fuck it. We might as well
Johnson
just Johnson, Sean.
Well,
Johnson.
this is gonna be a long one, so we might as well.
Let's just get into it because this is not even where we were starting.
Because I don't even know where y'all are, but the whole world knows what's going on with this mother sucker.
Listen,
how you do this dance,
if you are,
oh, he doing that dance, all right? No, but seriously, he was suicide watch. But we gonna get into it. Let's go.
You know what? Okay, so we already know. It's almost been a year, but this man has been, huh?
Was it that
Did you sign a nigga? Don't ask. No, I was playing.
No, I was at Justice. Back in the day, I was at Justice, so you know, I don't know.
I believe it's from Jersey. Oh God, you're from Jersey. Oh God, this is so freaking crazy. So it's almost been a year that the Diddler has been out just gallivanting, living my best life. Just kicking and yes, he just been out here living his best life, and the whole world has been just watching in disgust. Especially since that video. Now, I believed everything that all the allegations that have been coming out over the years. I always believed that. Like if you go back, they said to even when the Diddler was at Howard University, they talked about how he got the nickname Puff. They said because he had such a short temper, he would get angry so quick that he would huff and puff. And that's where the name came from. And apparently he had allegedly had a girlfriend while, she was attending school. I guess he must have dropped out or whatever at that time, but he was still on that campus. And they said he was allegedly beating the hell out of this young lady at the time. So it's like this has been an ongoing occurrence with this man. So over the years we have watched,
but these aren't the but I know what you're saying.
But what I'm saying is all of this is like the.
Did you see that list?
Yeah, all of this is like this is the snowball effect. Yeah, what they said 72. But they said 72 different genders that he's allegedly had sex with. I thought there was only 2, male, female.
I don't know where they got that from.
Genders and all this. I mean, I understand that we have transgender, we have all this and all that. But at the end of the day, even transgender women and transgender men are still
animals.
I don't know. When I saw that, I was just like, wow.
Oh yeah, I was kind of confused. Is it animals?
I don't know. But all I'm saying is
might be hanging out with Evelyn, dude. Because you know what? Remember, Jackie said Evelyn like.
You see how that dog was walking, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jackie is a mess. But I digress. But all this is a culmination of who this monster was. He was slowly coming into his own in the music industry. And it's so crazy. Like, if you remember watching Making a Band. I remember watching Making a Band and remember how he always had them dark shades on. This dude was always faded. And he was doing stuff when he was high. And they already said, remember... Carisha, you don't act like your shit don't stink and that you're trying to separate yourself from the Diddler. You are very much that tweet that you have is still floating out there. It's still floating out there about how you said something about somebody getting on their knees and doing whatever. That's still floating out there. You haven't erased that, and I'm quite sure millions of people have screenshot it and they got the receipts. So you most definitely will be someone that the FBI will be seeking out. I hope you enjoy your freedom while you can. Cause she it's
gonna be a lot of people.
But I'm saying he's gonna
dropping a lot.
He's dropping a dime. His drug mules. I mean, he's
gonna take a deal.
Oh yeah,
He's gonna take a deal,
and it's gonna be a lot of people. Like right now, when you think about the music industry as we know it, the icons and stuff that we grew up watching, this whole industry has been rocked. And you know who really got on my nerves? And I know at first I was kind of like, oh yeah, I'm down, but I really feel like Jaguar. So of course they had her live reaction of this whole situation.
God.
She's a part of this podcast called Real Life Production. So of course she was watching the live feeds and stuff, and of course, you know, she was crying and stuff like that. I'm just the movement, and I'm just like, Jag, come on now. Like some of the stuff, I believe
we don't need you.
I feel like okay, you may know a tip of the iceberg, but I don't think
this is the moment for that chair to come out, and we need that Wendy up there because she would have went in on Hot Topics.
Listen, Wendy, and see that's another thing. He was a part of her demise as well.
Yeah, because remember they was like, you know, they believe that he got her off the radio.
Oh yeah, he did. Anytime, see, and that's the thing. Here's the thing that this man was so like. And the more I'm thinking about back when we were in high school and how Bad Boy was just a big thing. I always thought the Diddler was annoying. Like, you know, when we would see him in the videos and he was making his little appearances.
It's like, who are you?
Yes. It was like, I'm trying to look at
the backup dancer, the mascot? Because that's what it always
That's what it was always given. It was always.
And then you try to come out with your music, but it's like.
Nobody's buying it.
We like it. So y'all, sorry for this one, but I don't care. Y'all can boycott. He really didn't have that much songs out. But I'm not giving up Last Night with Keisha Cole. I can't get that one.
Last Night.
Yeah, I can't get that one up.
I mean, without Keisha, the song wouldn't be nothing.
So I can't get that one up. But that's a... But yeah, it was always like the doo-wop. Like I didn't know what his title was.
It was just always annoying. It was like I was always more invested in the artist, whether it was Missy Elliott, whether it was Mace, whether it was Total. It's like your ass is just always like go away.
Try to rap on some of them.
Like stop it. Even remember after Big passed and they made a song with Faith Evans. I was like, well, shut the up. I don't want to hear you rapping.
Faith in 112.
That's it. Or find another rapper, right? Because you was never that person. And it's so funny that the people that that he was on these labels with, working at the labels with, they're no longer here. Andre Harrell, Kim Porter. Now you see pieces of Kim Porter's book is floating out now.
They said the book about
I shared it in our group. The little snippet.
I'm waiting for the whole book. I need this. I'm gonna be up
right, so we could be up there reading it on these show things.
You know what, Farnsworth? I need you to get the writing.
Listen. So what do you think about that? Do you think that now that the Diddler has been denied, do you think that Farnsworth feels comfortable to come forward now, or do you think he's scared and maybe his wife
might be scared? Because here's the thing, because he could get in trouble for that. If you were witness to this and you holding this information, like if you was the what do you call that, you I can't think of it, right?
What, an accomplice?
That's it, but I was trying to say, yeah, but we'll just go with that. Because I was thinking of, like...
Complicit?
No, I know that's the word, accomplice, but... But, okay. So, anyway... Like,
but he very much...
no, because it's like, maybe I think that he's like... Oh, shoot, if I was involved, then...
Complicit.
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble.
Right. Yeah, no, that's all about. Yeah, that's like being
like,
complicit.
Like I write myself out if I come out with this book. Oh yeah, I witnessed this, and then
because he did. Because this man knew.
We knew he wasn't just holding no umbrella for no reason.
Yeah, and they talked about Gene Deal. Diddy's body. No, Gene Deal talked about that. Gene Deal, Diddy's bodyguard. He talked about how they came up with that name.
Participating in the.
No, he said Farnsworth was a big part of the things going on. Yeah.
I know that. I want to know, was he partaking in the parties?
You know he had to be. Come on now.
So here's the thing, y'all. The parties is not the problem. the problem is it don't matter if he's sleeping with women, men. That's not the problem. The problem is the where the FBI is going, the activities that he's doing, like these alleged that he drugged them up and got them and
that you was going. Yes, that you were getting underage girls and boys.
And
you're drugging people against their will. Can you just imagine you at a party?
Sort of like a Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. Yes. So just imagine you're at a party, living your best life, kikiing, having drinks, shooting the shit, and you don't even know that something has been slipped in your drink. You take a sip, and then next thing you know, you out cold, and you wake up the next morning and you sore, and you don't know why. And then maybe somebody tell you, "Oh, you was humping and flupping and doing all this shit last night," and you like, "Wait a minute, what?"
So here's the thing, though. For me, it's like, dude, like just have your parties, and I'm pretty sure it would have been a lot of willing participants.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Give me that money. A lot of people would have been like, "Give me that money."
Yes,
I don't understand why you have to try to take advantage of people.
Exactly.
Like you was about to put up $50 million for a bill. You pleaded twice. They denied your ass twice. You put up $50 million. Let me get that $50 million because I'll get them out. Shoot,
you know what's so crazy?
But you know what? I'll be up in that daggone jail. All black like.
But why?
I'm here to see
But why everybody was surrendering their passports, even a baby? The hell you surrendering a 1-year-old's passport?
For what? Were you going to surrender yours? Even so, if you was going to surrender yours, you could still get out the country.
But look, with Christian, you got next because you did some crazy shit too. You got next. That stewardess on that boat already talked about what Christian has done to her.
First of all, when you have king size beds and the indoor basketball court, what? Something ain't right. And then he had a king size bed in the backyard. It's like, I wonder if it had the baby oil under the baby.
Wait a minute, 1,000 bottles of baby oil in lube.
And then the dildos, they found 700 something dildos. Oh yeah, you didn't see that? Yes.
So they was just about to have baby oil, lube, and dildos.
So I guess he had so many because each person he was. I don't know. That's a lot of baby oil.
Can you so they've already FBI from what we're hearing, the FBI has already started looking through these tapes, and there are a lot of famous faces on these tapes. This shit is about to hit the fan and you already know that the Diddler is about to start talking.
Well, here's the thing though. I don't know who's involved, but if I was y'all, if y'all was involved, there's the time to leave the country. Right. Go on there with
Uncle Rush.
Yes, you better run and flee and leave the country. Change your name. Okay. I'm pretty sure y'all got an off-season account.
I'm your Rengekyo.
No, you need to go. No, forget that I'm their ring.
No, that's what I'm saying. Get over to Bali with him and live your best life. No. Yeah, because that's what it's giving. And you see Russell's ass ain't coming back over here. The block is hot. The block
so you was messing with a 14-year-old girl.
And just nasty. And he alleged.
How old was
his wife when she was being groomed? Kimora. She was about 14. Yeah, about that age. Her mother had allegedly groomed her for Russell.
Another Leah situation.
Yeah, just crazy. And then you know what's wild? Looking at these pictures that they've been sharing now. Remember that picture? Everybody's seen it floating all over social. Yes, with Aaliyah, J-Lo, and a couple other people was in the bed, and it's just like Aaliyah.
J-Lo. Speaking of J-Lo, girl, you going down? you should have married Diddy, because then he could have said, you know, that's what your ass get if you would have married him.
Listen, she don't want no man. She just wants the benefit. If she would have
married him, then guess what? He can't testify against her, and vice versa.
Right?
You would have been in the clear, girl.
Listen, her hands are so unclean, especially with that.
Oh, that night. Oh,
with that unfortunate event that left that woman just pow-powed in the face on New Year's Eve. Like, her Shine, and the fact that Shine is still, he's an ambassador.
Well, you know why?
It's just, this whole situation, it's a lot.
Sympathy for Shine, because it's like, come on now, you don't.
Yeah, Shine could have been.
You listen to them like, no, I'm going to get this money or whatever.
But when you think about how much money did he get for that, it should have been 50 million. Right, not nearly enough for the time. Because how much time did
pay $50 million for bail to get out?
How much time did Shine do?
Oh shoot, was it 10 years?
Yes.
Yeah, about 10. Yeah.
You would have had to give me.
You
had to give me 10 for each year. 10 mil for each year that I'm going to be behind bars.
Diddy is about to Tekashi 6ix9ine. He said, "I am no little Kim." He said, "I am not no little Kim."
Do they have him in the interrogation room? What is his food? That they get ordered him a Popeye's meal.
You ain't got that with him nothing. He's like, "Oh no, man, I won't tell it all. I'll tell it all."
Can I get Popeyes and a biscuit and a great
like the biscuits. That's what got you there in the first place. Messing with the biscuits.
Right. Now, do you really believe...
butter.
Oh! Extra looby. Do you believe that... Do you really think he's on suicide watch?
They did say that. He is. Because Epstein, because remember, he committed suicide 3 days after...
I'm going to say this. Whoever is in charge of watching him, unaliving yourself is the easy way out. Do not allow this man the satisfaction of taking his own life.
Do you think he would do that? Because he loves
he loves himself so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because I'm like, he's a narcissist. So do narcissists really feel that way, that they need to unalive themselves? Like you said, that they love themselves so much and they think so highly of themselves and they have put themselves up on a pedestal. Do they really think that they're worth not being in this world where everybody like holds them in high regard? That's a good question. That y'all comment below. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all really believe that the Diddler would really unalive himself? Do you really think so?
No,
and
I don't. I sure hope not. I mean, I can't judge nobody, but it's like, you did what you did. Now you gotta.
I mean, we're definitely not. It's not our place to judge anything. But this man is evil.
People change. You never know.
Listen,
look at Saul became Paul, and you know what Saul was about. He was doing all kinds of stuff in the Bible, so we can't judge. We can't. Well, yeah, I had to get in my moment right now. Like, we can't.
You had to get in your church bag.
We can't.
We just cannot do that. We cannot do that. Getting in your church bag.
But I don't know. I don't think he would do that. Before you do that, could you bring me in your will? Forget them kids, because you don't even care about them kids.
That's what I'm saying, and everybody keeps saying that. Oh, he loves his kid, and I'm thinking like, hold on,
you left them for dead. Wait, Mama D, I gotta do Mama D. You left my son for dead, and that's what Diddy did. He left his kids for dead because you didn't even care. They got raided, and you sit up there and left it. I'm like, they gotta suffer the consequences.
His twin girls and Justin do not have a mother anymore. So my thing is, I don't feel
Justin. No, he has.
I mean, not Justin. I keep Christian. I keep getting those two.
Yeah. He doesn't have a father. But Justin doesn't have a father.
Right, Justin's father. Yeah.
Unfortunately, was
unalived by the Diddler, allegedly, which we are
allegedly. But if y'all do it side by side with them pictures,
yes, yeah,
that's like Whitney Houston. We know that was your sissy.
Yeah, we know that Daddy was dipping in that pond because Whitney Houston looks just like her late mother. And they had the same voice.
Yes,
they had the same voice,
which is fine. I mean,
yeah, that woman wanted. So Whitney's birth mother definitely wanted to be
y'all
famous.
Look it up.
Yes, please look up Whitney Houston's real mother. And y'all know like Whitney does not look anything like Sissy Houston. Nothing. Sissy raised her, and technically that is her mother, but
biologically
they look definitely not the same DNA. No. But
if I seen her, sorry to this ma'am, you are not the mother.
Sorry to this ma'am. Mm-hmm. But it's just like back to the Diddler. When you think about the innocence that he has taken away from these people, like these young ladies will never get to know their mother. They will have to look at pictures and maybe old videos of who she was.
Well, we don't. This is all alleged because we don't know what you know. I mean, he can't sue us because he locked up, but.
I mean, everything that we're saying, everybody knows this is alleged. This is satire. This is satire. This is our.
I'm just saying.
This is our opinion.
Okay, so we're gonna go with.
This is our opinion.
So Diddy had Kim. This is the word. Diddy. We all know Diddy had Kim. So,
I mean, and the thing is, yes, all this is alleged, but when you think about it,
it's sad though because of it. Like we said, it's alleged, but if it is facts, why would you take your kid's mom away from them?
And if you think about it, everybody, and we know Jaguar is cuckoo crazy, but when you think about it, every person that the Diddler has been around has been unalived. Let's get into it. Every person
Biggie.
You got Biggie. You got Andre Harrell. You have
Wolf, a.k.a.
Wolf. Yep. His old body, Justin Daddy, real biological.
Who else?
Kim Porter. Heavy D.
Mm-hmm. You almost got Jamie.
Because Jamie had the video camera and.
Because he was doing too much.
He was doing too much. Yeah, Diddy parties be. Yeah, and then
you know when you go to when you go to a Diddy party, you like on the movie Precious, and what you do? I shut the fuck up. Okay. Like if you got invited, it's so funny because Marlon Wade, he was at the Diddy party. He was like, I can't tell y'all nothing because I left way before.
Right, Marlon said
I came early and I left.
Marlon said, "What you not gonna do?"
He said,
Marlon said, "No, what you not?"
Yeah, it was funny because he was like, "Oh, I can't tell you nothing because that didn't happen when I was there." He was like, "I left early." That stuff happened on later. After I left, I said, "I know that's right."
But you see who else just came forward with the lawsuit? Remember Dawn from Danity Kane? She came forward with her lawsuit against the Diddler.
And you know the girl from what's her name?
Dirty Money's my Kalina.
Kalanick.
Yeah, that's what I was about to call her because she's full of shit.
Yeah, because she's full of.
Yeah, talking about
don't put my name out. Right. Nothing.
Her experiences are not mine. So you didn't see Diddy allegedly throw them eggs on Cassie.
So you scared now? You still Team Diddy? Mm-hmm. So that's cool. That's fine. Cause she like don't put my name on nothing.
My name is Wes, and I ain't in his best. And it's like, come on, man.
I seen the Johnson and Johnson, but
I saw the Johnsons, but I
not that Johnson.
Right. I didn't see him throw them eggs on her. I didn't see him put his. But see, Dawn even talked about how she was allegedly touched by him and things like that. You know, like him cupping her butt and cupping her breasts and stuff like that.
But has been saying
Aubrey been saying it, and you know.
And it's crazy, you know what? I'm sorry, but it's just like I get because Aubrey been saying this all the time, and then it's like, Dawn, now you just not. It's like you didn't even step up and say nothing when Aubrey was saying something. No, you was too focused on them coins.
Well, I feel like the thing is he manipulated the ones that he probably said, you know what, I'm gonna make you a star. And that's how he ended up. First of all, let's keep it a buck. Diddy never thought that Danity Kane was going to be as big as they ended up becoming.
You know what?
They blew his socks off. He didn't think this little girl group was going to be shit. He didn't think it was going to do nothing. Because remember when he first came out with the band exploded. Not in a good way. It imploded.
Yeah,
it did
they
not
wanted the rap group first and then
because that group could have worked. It could have almost been like Wu-Tang Clan style. It was along those type of lines. It could have functioned as something.
Day 26 too.
That's another no shit. Like for real.
We need to all tell all.
Yes,
y'all need to come out and say something.
Yes, somebody needs to do. Listen, somebody needs to get on and have a VH1
was it
special.
Johnny, the one who he wasn't in Day 26, but he tried to. What's his name? Johnny. He tried to have a solo.
Yes,
I don't know, but
it was Bolo, YOLO, Nolo.
No, we need a special.
Yeah, there needs to be some type of MTV or VH1 special where all the bad boy artists just come out and just talk for real. And then it was so crazy because I was watching another blogger and he was talking about Diddy and everything. And one of the things that he was saying that kind of struck me was that he said, okay, remember that there was a show, they was trying to form a super group with all the women. Of course, this is all the women as they've aged. Aubrey O'Day was in the house. Pam was in the house. Kylie was in the house.
It was a show with all the
all the female groups of the mid to late 90s. Yeah. So they was talking about how Kim from Total, how her whole attitude was kind of like, and I heard one of the bloggers was like, you know what, I really feel that Kim probably suffered some sort of a trauma too, because Total was formed right in the thick of all this crazy shit when Diddy was having his freak offs and doing all this crazy stuff. So who knows? They probably was involved in a lot of shit that they probably have swept under the rug and probably will never come forward to talk about.
So, question. Do you think the Biebs or Usher or any of them will come forward?
I don't.
Or does the loyalty lie solely with Diddy?
So what I think is going to happen is that I don't believe any of them are going to come forward on their own. The courts are going to have to make them.
1000%, because they're loyal to Diddy.
And first of all, Usher was one of the first Diddy victims.
But it's about what he says though, because they have no evidence.
Well, Howard Stern, he kind of had some damning evidence where he talked about it. It's
up to Usher though. He could deny it.
He can't deny it. They could use those tapes against. They could use that Howard Stern against him. They could use that tape against him. First of all, Usher was one of Diddy's first alleged victims, and then it was ingrained in him. And instead of him stopping the cycle, he continued it on allegedly by indoctrinating Justin Bieber in the bull mess. Yes, because
we're gonna do that next week. We need a scroll for all the victims,
like Angie.
The victims.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy when you think about it. It's almost like too when you look at Usher, and you look at Diddy, and you look at Chris Stokes, and you look at Marcus Houston. The same type of situation. Marcus Houston allegedly was a victim of Chris Stokes, but because he was groomed, Marcus, his loyalty, like Usher's, will always lie with their abuser. They will never turn. It's like you almost have to like deprogram
we need to put him to the fire too, because
Chris Stokes.
Not just Chris, Marcus too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That whole situation, Chris Stokes needs. While Chris Stokes is over here blowing up on Tubi and creating wonderful movies, don't get me wrong. Him and Marcus producing these wonderful movies, but let's not.
But the way he
detract.
The way he had them positioned in
that bed, right?
And not even the bed, all them photo shoots. I'm like, why are they all? He had
and they draw
B2K all on top of each other, all rolled up. I'm like,
and oiled up with that Johnson and Johnson. That's what I'm saying. Why? Yeah, and my thing is, okay, right. The focus, of course, is on Diddy, but let's not forget.
But this
Chris
is about
Stokes.
to open the door for.
Yeah, it is.
You know what? This all go back to R. Kelly. This does though. Surviving R. Kelly.
I'm waiting for the survive. Now this
the
one
Pandora box has been opened.
Listen. Did you see that?
Her legs are spread it like. Ooh!
Did you see that video where they? No, it was a meme. It was a picture.
Pandora is her legs are spread it. It's all out.
It was like a whole bunch of people in the crowd, and it was like Diddy. No, it was like R. Kelly first seeing Diddy come into jail.
You know they in the same prison. They in the same facility.
What?
That's what I heard. Mm-hmm.
So they gonna form a super group and.
I mean, I gotta look it up again, but I could have sworn they said, yeah, it's the jail that Diddy said. Well, I don't know if R. Kelly's still there. He might have got transferred because, I guess he's not. Diddy's not officially like, yeah.
Right. He's kind of almost like in a holding type of
situation. I don't think he's like.
Can you just imagine how.
What's it called? Prison and not jail. I mean, he's in jail, not prison. Yeah.
Can you just imagine how?
What if he goes to the same prison as R. Kelly?
That's what I'm saying. The talent shows.
Okay. Oh no, that was. What's the other one? Tory Lanez.
If they all be
Diddy a producer though. He gonna produce a good ass. Okay. Okay. He gonna buy. Take that. Take it. Oh, take that. Take that. Take that. I'm like, oh no.